Just an FYI, the LGBT community, POC community, does not support what Jussie Smollett did. Let me be clear with that. Thank you.
Hey guys, how's it going? Forrest here, associated with the DCP Network, Forrest Films, the Darker Side Podcast, Ray Lover 1420 Candy Cast, and GLITF, Getting Lost in the Forest. I am here with you guys today to explain to you why Jussie Smollett just set back POC and the LGBT plus community in America.
Police investigating a possible hate crime against actor Jussie Smollett are asking the public for help. Smollett is best known for the TV drama Empire. He claims he was attacked on a Chicago street by two men who wrapped a rope around his neck. Dean Reynolds has spoken with officers searching for evidence to back up Smollett's allegations. Dean, good morning.
Good morning. Smollett plays Jamal Lyon on the hit show Empire, which is filmed here at a studio in Chicago. The FBI has also joined this inquiry now, but so far investigators have been unable to release a description of the alleged assailants.
Big development in the Jussie Smollett investigation. Chicago police have arrested two suspects in the case, believed to be the two men spotted in that security camera footage the night of the incident. Here's what we've learned about the two bodybuilding brothers now being questioned.
The Jussie Smollett investigation is taking a shocking turn with the arrest of these two men. Both know Smollett and have appeared on his TV show Empire.
Yesterday being Wednesday, Jussie Smollett was being charged with a felony. He could serve up to 3 years in jail, apparently because he staged his own hate crime. Now it's come out that it was all staged, he paid them, that it was from his show, The Empire, and now the police are going after him.
You must be wondering, why were the reporters following this the most credulous of all? Why didn't they smell a rat?
Well, it was the perfect storm, wasn't it, Tucker? This is where the victimhood culture that you so brilliantly articulated there meets Trump derangement syndrome, this disease which has afflicted so many, particularly liberal celebrities. And I think in Jussie Smollett, you had greed as a motivation, but you also had, he wanted to be a celebrity victim, as you said. He wanted people to feel sorry for him, to like him, to retweet him. But also he wanted to use the prism of his hatred for Donald Trump and all things Trump as the bedrock for this. They had to be two white Trump supporters in Making America Great caps who attacked him, because he knew that that would be the perfect vehicle to turn him into American hero. That actually, if he was attacked by Trump supporters who lynched him, or tried to lynch him with a noose and really, committed one of the worst hate crimes imaginable, then Jussie Smollett, would become a hero. And he would be a heroic victim. And in fact, he went further. In the Robin Roberts interview, he said that he fought back against these two guys. Well, we've now seen the size of them. These are two very big men. And our hero, Jussie, fought back. So he's a victim, but a hero who also fought back. And I look at this whole story. I tweet every day, all day. And I write columns 2-3 times a week. I didn't say a word about this, Tucker, from the moment the story broke.
I did not.
Something about this stank from the moment it happened. And I just stayed very quiet. I waited and I watched and I waited and I watched. And all the time, more and more stuff came out, from him not releasing his phone, to then releasing redacted records, to so on and so on. And slowly but surely, the real story built up. And this guy had completely invented the whole attack. He'd staged it. He'd roped in his friends to do this. And I'm sorry, but I've already seen on social media people starting to feel sorry for this guy. We should cut him some slack. He's got mental health issues. That's always the first refuse of excuse for this kind of behavior. He's not mentally ill. He's greedy, and he's somebody who was craving attention. And a lot of the media, as I think is very apparent from this story, a lot of the mainstream media in America have gone so full on anti-Trump that they were prepared to suspend all journalistic integrity and credibility in the way they reported this story by just believing every word this guy said. And they did it, Tucker, because we're now in a culture where my truth is perceived to be the truth. And it's not. Time and again now we see people where their truth, their idea of a truth, is a complete lie. Jussie Smollett claimed to have been effectively lynched.
It sucks because it denounces every day POC, LGBT plus Americans are targeted all the time. Just because it's not in the news doesn't mean it's not happening. But what he did was wrong. The thing I want to point out, especially with this gay veteran that just recently made a video, that is saying that it's victim blaming is the problem. Now, I don't think it's completely victim blaming because, a lot of LGBT get bullied when they grow up, and it ruins their lives. PTSD, you don't just get PTSD and anxiety and depression just for going in the Army or the Navy. It takes a lot of courage to do that, and you sign up for that, and I applaud you and support you. It makes me pretty angry because a lot of the people who are commenting about this, like pro-MAGA people, ignorant people who don't understand what the LGBT plus community actually still goes through on a day-to-day basis, mainly because we are not equal under the law in most of this country. Just because marriage is legal doesn't mean LGBT are just as equal as everybody else or has extra rights than anybody else. That's not true at all. Just to point that out there, just so anybody knows that a majority of this country still oppresses our LGBT plus Americans, even though we've now been trying to go back to a panel of making this world decriminalize homosexuality, I guess. We've been doing that since the Obama administration, Clinton administration. It's not something the Trump administration has invented. And that's what they're acting like anyway, like little bozos. Every day there are struggling LGBT, people of color, targeted every day in some form of way. And now it's just going to make everything harder. Those MAGA people or whoever who foam at the mouth at these kinds of stories, they want to see a targeted person fake their own hate crime. Because you know what? Hate crimes are still a huge issue in this country. And so are suicides, and so is our opioid epidemic. There's a lot of problems going on in this country. It sucks. How do you guys feel the fact that me living in Connecticut, in New England, I can adopt a child? If I move to an area where people don't feel like it's okay for two dads or two moms to have a kid, then most states have the right to take your kid away if it's for sexuality reasons and it's against someone's religious reasons. So, I'm just going to point that out there. It's wrong. The LGBT plus community condemns it. If it's to further his acting career, I say, you know what? We need to maybe question why he did that then. There's a lot of f***ed up shit going on. Sorry for my language. There's a lot of f***ed up shit going on in this country right now, in this world. Before people open their mouths, people also need to realize that the LGBT plus community is still not equal. But there are people out there who are going to open their mouths about what Jussie Smollett did, who still have absolutely no idea the kinds of struggles the LGBT plus community and POC still face on a daily basis, and it really pisses me off. And if it pisses you off, comment, like, share, subscribe, all that great stuff. Please share this video. Please, I want everybody to watch this. I don't know, make it viral hog. Please share this. I don't know. I love Overwatch. I want to keep playing it, but I don't play it all the time anymore because I'm just doing this. I have no words. At the same time, though, if it is to further his career, his acting career, in a way, I don't blame him. Let's be real here, guys. There is a glass ceiling for certain classes of LGBT citizens in this country. They are privileged to a lot of people, and it's not really gay people, unless they have money. I kind of applaud him for getting ahead in a dirty way, but he's gonna face the consequences. He's probably gonna get fired from his job after they backed him up before new evidence came out. It makes me more pissed off for POC, for LGBT plus individuals in America, across the world, and we're trying every day to get somewhere with equal rights, and this kind of stunt just makes everything look bad. I am Forrest with Getting Lost in the Forest and the DCP network. Have a great night, guys. Thank you.
So I'm setting this up right now for a video shoot about Jussie Smollett. And I was like, you know what? F it. Might as well record me saying this shit up, because you know what? I hate doing this shit alone. I'm sure all you other entrepreneurs do too.